I used to believe in the way you smile, like it could save me every time I called your name when I was weak. You turned away, said I'd be fine. I gave you parts I never showed up until I almost broke. You said that's just how love goes, but something in me said it don't. I kept confusing pain for proof that I was loving you right, but every tear I cried alone was a warning sign. Love shouldn't hurt like this. It shouldn't feel like I'm to blame. It shouldn't leave me on the floor calling out your name. Love shouldn't make me feel small or scared to speak my truth. If this is what loving you is, then love shouldn't hurt like this. I learned to whisper instead of scream, to keep the peace, to keep you near. I held my breath through every fight, pretending I had no fear. You called it passion, called it fate, I called it nights I couldn't sleep. I kept waiting for the love you promised you'd be. I told myself I needed time, and maybe I was just confused. But love that feels like punishment is love you shouldn't choose. Love shouldn't hurt like this. It shouldn't feel like I'm to blame. It shouldn't leave me on the floor calling out your name. Love shouldn't make me feel small or scared to speak my truth. If this is what loving you is, then love shouldn't hurt like this. I'd forgive you before myself. I'd call you damaged care, but love that costs you who you are is more than you should bear. I'm learning how to let you go, even though it aches to breathe. Love shouldn't hurt like this. I'm done bleeding just to stay. I won't beg for broken arms to pull me halfway. I deserve a love that heals, not one I have to fix. If this is what loving you was, then love shouldn't hurt like this. I'm choosing me tonight, even if it hurts like hell at first. The sky is crying like I do at night. Street lights flicker, fading your goodbye. Your voice still echoes in the empty air, like promises you left hanging there. I trace your name on foggy glass. Every memory cuts like shattered past. You said forever was an easy word, but forever's not what I heard. I told myself I'd let you go, but my heart doesn't listen, no. Every step I try to take leads me back to your mistakes. I'm still waiting in the rain, where you said you'd come back again. Every drop keeps calling your name. feel so small. I smile for them, but they don't see the part of you still living in me. I folded hope in every prayer, but heaven's quiet like it doesn't care. Time moves on, but I'm standing still, frozen by you. Maybe I will. They say love fades, it heals with time, but your goodbye is still mine. Every road I try to take feels like one more heartbreak. I'm still waiting in the rain, where you said you'd come back again. Every drop keeps calling your name, and I'm breaking, but I stay the same. I'm soaked in love that feels like pain, standing here with nothing to gain. You moved on, but I remain. I'm still waiting in the rain. If you ever hear the thunder cry, that's my heart tearing open wide. If you ever miss what we used to be, know a part of you still lives in me. I forgive you just to feel your touch, even though it hurts this much. I'm still waiting in the rain, even knowing you won't come again. Every tear whispers your name, and I'm tired of loving in vain. If loving you is my chain, I'll wear it through the pain. You forgot me, but I remain. I'm still waiting in the rain. The rain keeps falling, and so do I. The room is quiet, but I hear you still. Your laughter stuck between the walls. Your coat is gone, the air feels cold, like you took the light when you let go. I talk to shadows late at night, pretend you're standing by my side. Every promise you once spoke now fades into an echo. You said goodbye so easily, like love was never hard to leave. I held on while you walked away, with all the words you couldn't say. You left me with the echoes of everything we were. Your voice in empty hallways, echoes. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again just for the ache. I'd rather break than ever know how deep this kind of love can go. If you ever miss my name, no, I'm still drowning in the pain. You left me with the echo, still screaming in my mind. Every I love you you said is frozen here in time. I'm learning how to breathe alone in the space you used to hold. You found peace in letting go. You left me with the echoes, so I whisper goodbye to what we were. But your echo still hurts the most. I look in the mirror and I don't know her. She wears your pain like borrowed skin. I try to love you the best I could, but I was breaking deep within. I held your heart with shaking hands and afraid I'd drop what meant the most. Every word I couldn't say became another silent ghost. You begged me to let you in, but I was scared of what you'd see. I built my walls to feel safe, and they came crashing down on me. Our love didn't survive me. I was a storm, you were the shore. You kept forgiving all my damage till you couldn't love me anymore. I watched you fade so quietly while I was learning how to breathe. You gave me everything you had. Our love didn't survive me. I hear your footsteps in my mind, even though you're long gone now. I carry guilt in every mile and every broken vow. I wish I knew what I know now before your light turned into doubt. I would've chosen you instead of all the fear I couldn't shout. You tried to save what I destroyed with patience I didn't deserve. I was fighting wars inside myself, and you were the one who got hurt. Our love didn't survive me. I was a storm, you were the shore. You kept forgiving all my damage till you couldn't love me anymore. I watched you fade so quietly while I was learning how to breathe. You gave me everything you had. Our love didn't survive me. If I could turn the clocks around, I'd love you louder, love you right. I'd choose you every single day instead of running from the light. But some mistakes don't let you stay. They only teach you how to grieve. Our love didn't survive me. I see it clearer now than then. I lost the best part of my life trying to protect myself again. If you ever think of me, no, I finally learned to see you didn't fail, you didn't leave. Our love didn't survive me. I hope you found the love you need and someone kinder than I. I could be. I learned how to laugh at the wrong times, hide the tears behind my face. They saw a girl who looked okay, but never felt the weight I carried. I kept your name inside my chest, like something I was scared to lose. Every I'm fine I ever said was just another lie for you. I held myself together with shaking hands and quiet prayers. No one knew how much it hurt, because I never let them there. I smiled through the pain so you wouldn't see me break. I loved you even when it hurt, even when you walked away. I wore my strength like a disguise. While my heart fell down in flames, I let the world believe I'm okay. But I smiled through the pain. I danced around the truth at night, pretending I was letting go. I packed your things inside my head, like memories I couldn't throw. Your silence said more than your words. Every space where love once stayed, I begged the mirror to believe that I would be okay. They say I'm strong, I'll be just fine, but strength feels heavy when it's fake. I've been surviving, not alive, counting every breath I take. I smiled through the pain so you wouldn't see me break. I loved you even when it hurt, even when you walked away. I wore my strength like a disguise. While my heart fell down in flames, I let the world believe I'm okay. But I smiled through the pain. Oh, if loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again just to feel. Some hearts would rather bleed in truth than never know what's real. I'm tired of pretending now that I don't miss your name. I smiled through the pain till I forgot what real felt like. I held on way too long to something already goodbye. But if I break, I'll break alone. No more hiding, no more shame. I let the tears fall down tonight. No more smiling through the pain. The smile's gone, but maybe now I'll finally heal. The night was quiet, holding its breath like it knew what was coming next. Your hand in mine, but something changed, a distance I couldn't explain. We talked like nothing was wrong, but our silence was twice as loud. I felt your heart drifting away, even while you were down. I memorized the way you breathed, like I was running out of time. I didn't know I was saying goodbye to the last night you were mine. That was the last time I felt us before like answers hide in the flaws. You kissed my forehead, not my lips, and I knew something had changed. Love doesn't leave all at once, it slowly walks away. That was the last time I felt us before love started letting go. When your eyes still searched for mine, but your heart already said no. I held on to every second like it might disappear. That was the last time I felt us before you weren't really here. If I had known that was the end, I'd have held you a little tighter. I'd have said the words I say for tomorrow that never arrives. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just fade into That was the last time I felt us, when we were almost still alive, when love was hanging by a thread, but I was trying to survive. Now all I have are memories that feel more real than you. Was the last time I felt us, and I didn't know it was goodbye. I still go back to that night, the last time I felt us. There's a quiet in this room tonight, louder than the words we never say. Your eyes are here, but you're not. Like your love already walked away. I hear the clock against my chest, every second feels too wide. I'm holding on to what we were, while you're letting it die. Your hand is warm, but it's not home. Something's missing when you breathe. I feel you slipping further out into the space between. The silence between heartbeats is where I feel you go. The pause before you look at me, and I already know. Love doesn't leave with screaming doors, it slowly falls apart. I hear the truth in every pause. The silence between our beats. We talk in circles, dance around the cracks we're scared to name. I give anything to hear you say you still feel the same. Your smile fades a second too soon, like you're somewhere I can't be. I'm standing right in front of you, but you're already free. I count the spaces in your words, the distance in your touch. I miss the way you held me close before the quiet showed up. The silence between heartbeats is where I feel you go. The pause before you look at me, and I already know. Love doesn't leave with screaming doors, it slowly falls apart. I hear the truth in every pause. The silence between I keep us in this breath before you choose to let me go, before you choose yourself. Some goodbyes don't need goodbye, they live in what's not said. The silence between our beats is where I lost your love, where everything we used to be just wasn't enough. I'm learning how to breathe alone with pieces of my heart, still counting every empty space, the silence between our beats. Your heart keeps beating, just not for me anymore. You were still lying next to me, but you felt 1,000 miles away. Your eyes stopped holding on to mine, like they already learned to stray. We talked about the weather, not us, about tomorrow, not the pain. I felt you slipping through my hands while you were calling it okay. I memorized the sound of your breath like it might be the last. I held on tighter every night while you were letting go so fast. I lost you before goodbye, before the words were said out loud. You left me in your silence, still standing in the crowd. Your heart closed long before you walked, before you ever tried. I was loving you completely while I lost you before goodbye. Your smile stayed, but it felt rehearsed, like something you had to play. I searched your face for reasons, you were already on your way. I blame myself for every pause, every space you wouldn't cross. I kept believing love was there, even while counting what we lost. You kissed my forehead, not my lips, and I knew what that meant. Love doesn't vanish overnight, it slowly learns to end. I lost you before goodbye, before the words were said out loud. You left me in your silence, still standing in the crowd. Your heart closed long before you walked, before you ever tried. I was loving you completely while I lost you before goodbye. If I had known that was the end, I'd have held you closer still. I'd have asked you not to leave, even if I had to beg you to feel. Some goodbyes don't break your voice, they break your sense of time. I lost you before goodbye, while you were still right here. You turned away in small ways, I couldn't disappear. Now all I have are memories and questions that won't lie. You didn't leave me suddenly, I lost you before goodbye. You said goodbye. sky is crying like I do at night. Streetlights flicker, fading your goodbye. Your voice still echoes in the empty air, like promises you left hanging there. I trace your name on foggy glass. Every memory cuts like shattered past. You said forever was an easy word, but forever's not what I heard. I told myself I'd let you go, but my heart doesn't listen. No, every step I try to take leads me back to your mistakes. I'm still waiting in the rain, where you said you'd come back again. Every drop keeps calling your name, and I'm breaking but I stay the same. I'm soaked in love that feels like pain, standing here with nothing to gain. You moved on but I remain. I'm still waiting in the rain. Your shadow dances on every wall. In crowded rooms I feel so small. I smile for them but they don't see the part of you still living in me. I folded hope into every prayer, but heaven's quiet like it doesn't care. Time moves on but I'm standing still, frozen by you. Maybe I will. They say love fades and heals with time, but your goodbye is still mine. Every road I try to take feels like one more heartbreak. I'm still waiting in the rain, where you said you'd come back again. Every drop keeps calling your name, and I'm breaking but I stay the same. I'm soaked in love that feels like pain, standing here with nothing to gain. You moved on but I remain. I'm still waiting in the rain. If you ever hear the thunder cry, that's my heart tearing open wide. If you ever miss what we used to be, know a part of you still lives in me. I'd forgive you just to feel your touch, even though it hurts this much. I'm still waiting in the rain, even knowing you won't come again. Every tear whispers your name, and I'm tired of loving in vain. If loving you is my chain, I'll wear it through the pain. You forget me but I remain. I'm still waiting in the rain. The rain keeps falling, and so do I. The room is quiet but I hear you still. Your laughter stuck between the walls. Your coat is gone, the air feels cold, like you took the light when you let go. I talk to shadows late at night, pretend you're standing by my side. Every promise you once spoke now fades into an echo. You said goodbye so easily, like love was never hard to leave. I held on while you walked away with all the words you couldn't say. You left me with the echoes of everything we were. Your voice in empty hallways, still calling out my hurt. You took the future with you, left me pieces I can't hold. You walked away in silence and left me with the echoes. Your name still sleeps inside my chest, The heavy weight I can't confess. I try to breathe, but memories come crashing down in waves on me. I replay nights we almost saved, the love we lost, the vows we made. You closed the door without a sound. Now I'm lost in what we found. They say time heals, but time just proves how deep I feel, how much I lose. Every step I try to take feels like I'm chasing yesterday. You left me with the echo of everything we were. Your voice in empty hallways, still calling out my heart. You took the future with you, left me pieces I can't hold. You walked away in silence and left me with the echoes. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again just for the ache. I'd rather break than never know how deep this kind of love can go. If you ever miss my name, no, I'm still drowning in the pain. You left me with the echoes, still screaming in my mind every I love you. You said it's frozen here in time. I'm learning how to breathe alone in the space you used to hold. You found peace in letting go. You left me with the echoes. So I whisper goodbye to what we were, but your echo still hurts the most. I look in the mirror and I don't know. She wears your pain like borrowed skin. I tried to love you the best I could, but I was breaking deep within. I held your heart with shaking hands, afraid I'd drop what meant the most. Every word I couldn't say became another silent ghost. You begged me to let you in, but I was scared of what you see. I built my walls to feel safe, and they came crashing down on me. Our love didn't survive me. I was the storm, you were the shore. You kept forgiving all my damage till you couldn't love me anymore. I watched you fade so quietly while I was learning how to breathe. You gave me everything you had. Our love didn't survive me. I hear your footsteps in my mind, even though you're long gone now. I carry guilt in every mile, in every broken vow. I wish I knew what I know now, before your lie turned into doubt. I would've chosen you instead of all the fear I couldn't shout. You tried to save what I destroyed with patience I didn't deserve. I was fighting wars inside myself, and you were the one who got hurt. Our love didn't survive me. I was the storm, you were the shore. You kept forgiving all my damage till you couldn't love me anymore. I watched you fade so quietly while I was learning how to breathe. You someone kinder than I could be. I learned how to laugh at the wrong times, hide the tears behind my face. They saw a girl who looked okay, but never felt the weight I carried. I kept your name inside my chest, like something I was scared to lose. Every I'm fine I ever said was just another lie for you. I held myself together with shaking hands and quiet prayers. No one knew how much it hurt, because I never let them there. I smiled through the pain so you wouldn't see me break. I loved you even when it hurt, even when you walked away. I wore my strength like a disguise while my heart fell down in flames. I let the world believe I'm okay, but I smiled through the pain. I danced around the truth that night, pretending I was letting go. I packed your things inside my head, like memories I couldn't throw. Your silence said more than your words. Every space where love once stayed, I begged the mirror to believe that I would be okay. They say I'm strong, I'll be just fine, but strength feels heavy when it's fake. I've been surviving, not alive, counting every breath I take. I smiled through the pain so you wouldn't see me break. I loved you even when it hurt, even when you walked away. I wore my strength like a disguise while my heart fell down in flames. I let the world believe I'm okay, but I smiled through them. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again, just to feel. Some hearts would rather bleed in truth than ever know what's real. I'm tired of pretending now that I don't miss your name. I smiled through the pain till I forgot what real felt like. I held on way too long to something already goodbye. But if I break, I'll break alone. No more hiding, no more shame. I'll let the tears fall down tonight. No more smiling through the pain. The smile's gone, but maybe now I'll finally heal. The night was quiet, holding its breath, like it knew what was coming next. Your hand in mine, but something changed, a distance I couldn't explain. We talked like nothing was wrong, but our silence was twice as loud. I felt your heart start drifting away. Even while you were lying down, I memorized the way you breathed, like I was running out of time. I didn't know I was saying goodbye to the last night you were mine. That was the last time I felt just before love started letting go. And your eyes still search for mine, but your heart already said no. I held on to every second like it might disappear. That was the last time I felt us before you weren't really here. Your smile stayed, but it felt rehearsed, like a line you already forgot. I tried to believe we were okay, but my hope was all I had left. I replay that moment again, every word, every pause, looking for where we went wrong, like answers hiding in the flaws. You kissed my forehead, not my lips, and I knew something had changed. Love doesn't leave all at once, it slowly walks away. That was the last time I felt just before love started letting go. And your eyes still search for mine, but your heart already said no. I held on to every second like it might disappear. That was the last time I felt us before you weren't really here. If I had known that was the end, I'd have held you a little tighter. I'd have said the words I say for a tomorrow that never arrived. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just fade into the air. That was the last time I felt, when we were almost still alive, when love was hanging by a thread, but I was trying to survive. Now all I have are memories that feel more real than you. That was the last time I felt us, and I didn't know it was goodbye. I still go back to that night. That's still what I felt us. I used to believe in the way you smiled, like it could save me every time I called your name when I was weak. You turned away, said I'd be fine. I gave you parts I never showed. I bent until I almost broke. You said that's just how love goes, but something in me said it don't. I kept confusing pain for proof that I was loving you right, but every tear I cried alone was a warning sign. Love shouldn't hurt like this. It shouldn't feel like I'm to blame. It shouldn't leave me on the floor calling out your name. Love shouldn't make me feel small. This is what loving you is. And love shouldn't hurt like this. I learned to whisper instead of scream, to keep the peace, to keep you near. I held my breath through every fight, pretending I had no fear. You called it passion, called it fate. I called it nights I couldn't sleep. I kept waiting for the love you promised you would be. I told myself I needed time, that maybe I was just confused. But love that feels like punishment is love you shouldn't choose. Love shouldn't hurt like this. It shouldn't feel like I'm to blame. It shouldn't leave me on the floor calling out your name. Love shouldn't make me feel small, forgive you before myself. I'd call your damage care, but love that costs you who you are is more than you should bear. I'm learning how to let you go, even though it aches to breathe. Love shouldn't hurt like this. I'm done bleeding just to stay. I won't beg for broken arms to pull me halfway. I deserve a love that heals, not one I have to fix. If this is what loving you was, then love shouldn't hurt like this. I'm choosing me tonight, even if it hurts like hell at first. There's a quiet in this room tonight, louder than the words we never say. Your eyes are here, but you're not, like your love already walked away. I hear the clock against my chest, every second feels too wide. I'm holding on to what we were while you're letting it die. It's not home, something's missing when you breathe. I feel you slipping further out into the space between. The silence between our beats is where I feel you go. That pause before you look at me, and I already know love doesn't leave us screaming doors. It slowly falls apart. I hear the truth in every pause. The silence between heartbeats. We talk in circles, dance around the cracks. We're scared to name. I give anything to hear you say you still feel the same. Your smile fades a second too soon, like you're somewhere I can't be. I'm standing right in front of you, but you're already free. I count the spaces in your words, the distance in your touch. I miss the way you held me close before the quiet showed up. The silence between heartbeats is where I feel you go. That pause before you look at me, and I already know love doesn't leave us screaming doors. It slowly falls apart. I hear the truth in every pause. The silence between heartbeats. If I could time right now. I keep us in this breath before you choose to let me go, before you choose yourself. Some goodbyes don't need goodbye, they live in what's not said. The silence between our beats is where I lost your love, where everything we used to be just wasn't enough. I'm learning how to breathe alone with pieces of my heart, still counting every empty space. Your heart keeps beating, just not for me anymore. You were still lying next to me, but you felt 1,000 miles away. Your eyes stopped holding on to mine, like they already learned to stray. We talked about the weather, not us, about tomorrow, not the pain. I felt you slipping through my hands while you were calling it okay. I memorized the sound of your breath, like it might be the last. I held on tighter every night while you were letting go so fast. I lost you before goodbye, before the words were said out loud. You left me in your silence, still standing in the crowd. Your heart closed long before you walked, before you ever tried. I was loving you completely while I lost you before goodbye. Your smile stayed, but it felt rehearsed, like something you had to play. I searched your face for reason, you were already on your way. I blame myself for every part, every space you wouldn't cross. I kept believing love was there, even while counting what we lost. You kissed my forehead, not my lips, and I knew what that meant. Love doesn't vanish overnight, it slowly learns to end. I lost you before goodbye, before the words were said out loud. You left me in your silence, still standing in the crowd. Your heart closed long before you walked, before you ever tried. I was loving you completely while I lost you before goodbye. If I had known that was the end, I'd have held you closer still. I'd have asked you not to leave, even if I had to beg you to feel. Some goodbyes don't break your voice, they break your sense of time. I lost you before goodbye, while you were still right here. You turned away in small ways. I couldn't disappear now. All I have are memories and questions that won't lie. You didn't leave me suddenly. I lost you before try.